Hi guys, this is Tess from Test Attack. Today I'm going to create storage accounts using Powershell and use this AzCopy to copy my files inside my computer to my Azure Storage account. So start off with logging into my Azure account. So connect Az account. So that will pop up with the login screen. Login with your Azure account. Okay, you log in with your subscription and you see your tenant ID. So the first thing you have to create is your resource group. If you already have existing resource group that you want to use, you can use that. So to check the existing resource groups, so just get az resource group re so your resource group that will list your existing resource groups, but I don't want to use my existing resource groups. I want to create a new one. The command is simple, just new az resource group. Okay, new az resource group, and I have to mention the name. Name will be the comma yes, resource 101. Okay, and then I have to describe the location. Location will be South East Asia. Right, so that will create a new resource group. Right, it's succeeded. Provisioning state is succeeded. Now I'll create a new storage account. So what I'll do, storage account, go to new az not static storage account. Okay, so just press enter, and the CMD letters I have to type in these information. Resource group name will be the one that I just created here, so that is res 101, and the name is the name of the storage account. Okay, store 101, just to make it the same. Okay, and then it will ask me for the SKU. So there will be different SKUs. I will just use standard LRS, so locally redundant storage. Okay, and then it will ask for the location, or I will put Southeast Asia. Okay, storage account name store 101 is already taken. Okay, what I will do, I will create again resource group name res 101, storage account tzstui 101. Okay, I'm sure nobody has taken that. SKU just standard LRS again with Southeast Asia. Okay, that should create me a new storage account. Just wait for a while. Just take some time. Right, so what I'll do is I'll just create a context ctx with storage account, storage account dot context. Okay, right, that is fine. So I'm going to create a container after that. So new, the command will be new AZ. It always starts with new AZ storage, not account. I want to create a container this time. Container, new AZ storage container, and comes with start with name. Name will be container. What about test container 101? All right, test container 101. All right, and I will use the context, which is CTAs, the one that I just did, and then the permission will be blob. Right. Okay, that will create a new container. Yeah, you can see the container 101 is created. At the endpoint, the endpoint address is this. Okay, test 101. This is the endpoint address. Container public access is blob. All right. Just to see, get AZ storage container. So that says cannot get the storage context. Please pass in a storage context. So you have to put the context. Okay, so context is the context that has created. So there you can see the storage container that I just created. Okay, what do I do now? I will just go to log into Azure just to see if that storage container is created. Alright, back to the recording again. So now we have already created the storage account. We're just going to see in the resource groups. So this is the resource group that I created, and the storage account and the container. Alright, there's nothing uploaded at the moment. So what I will do is I will have to use the AzCopy to copy the files from my computer to the container. For that, I have to download the AzCopy first. So when you search for AzCopy, there is a Microsoft document. Click on the first link, and then there is download AzCopy. Depending on your operating systems, download the AzCopy. I have already downloaded. So when you download, you will get the zip file. Extract the zip file, and you will get AzCopy. The thing about this AzCopy is you cannot double click or run as administrator. It is a command line tool. So what you have to do is from your PowerShell, change your directory to your downloaded path of your AzCopy. Alright, and the syntax will be AzCopy, copy, and then source and destination. Alright, the source that I'm gonna use for now is the node 1. So this is the path of the location of the source file, and node 1, and make sure you put the extension .txt, and the destination file that I am going to use will be the destination, this destination file. Okay, copy to clipboard is the endpoint URL and the container. Alright, and then when you do that, we'll scan, and 100% done, 0 failed, and let's see what happened. And final job status says failed. Alright, what is it fail? So you can see the log file at C. So that's the location of your log file. I've already done it. I know what the issue is. So when you have a look, response is server failed to authenticate the request. Okay, it is because of the authentication. So the thing about this file, these blob files is that you need to have permissions to access to those. Right. So what you have to do is go back to containers, share, access, signature. You can either access to these files using your Azure account or the SES account, share as access signature account. Okay. So for this, what I'll do is in the blob file queue table, I will select all these and then put the start expiry date. What is today is 12. Let's say from 12 to 14 is tomorrow. Okay. In the current time zone, and I'll put my IP address. Am I still recording? I'm still recording. My IP address. What's my IP? Okay, you guys can just copy my IP. That is not a problem. I'm just gonna reboot. It's a dynamic IP, so it should be fine. Okay, so that is my IP. Put my IP address. I want both HTTP and HTTPS, and then generate the SES and connection string. Alright, okay, so what I do is blob file SES will be like this, the URL, okay, the SES token is this one. Okay, so basically what you have to do is just use that. Okay, so the syntax will be AzCopy.exe and copy source file and the destination file. In the destination file, what you have to do is this is the endpoint URL and your container, and then so it's 101, right? Test container 101, yeah. And then there will be the SES signature. That is how it has to be. So let's try that again. Alright. Final job status cancel. Authentication failed. It is either incorrect or expired or does not have the correct permission. GitHub, Alright, it comes with the new file. Alright, I'm just gonna pause. Let me just find out what the issue is. I'm not sure what the issue is, but I will try it again. Just copy. To the destination. I created this, generated this SES again. Alright, and then blob services SES URL. Copy it. Alright. Failed to perform copy command due to error. Cannot transfer individual file photos to the root of a service. Alright, okay, so I cannot transfer to the root. What I will do, I will just put the path of the container, which is, go back to this path again. My container will be test container 101. Alright, tz cont and container 101, and then I'll put the SAS. Alright, what about now? Completed. Okay, final job is completed. Okay, that is successful. I don't know what happened back then, but this time it is succeeded. So completed. So this should be okay. How to test? If you go to container 101, you will see node1.txt. Alright, so okay. So that's the video about using Powershell to create resource groups, containers, and the AzCopy to copy the containers and the from your computer to your Az account. So basically the syntax is somewhat complicated, there are a few things you have to be careful with the syntax. Okay, so first of all, you have to locate to your AzCopy, and the syntax is azcopy.exe, copy and the source file, and the destination file. But in the destination file, you have to give the permissions, either using your Azure account or with your SAS. Alright, share access signatures. So the share access signatures, they are start and expiry date. So you have to make sure the expiry dates are valid. Okay, so that's about it. Alright, and thank you very much, and you have a nice day.